Hello everyone, my name is Larseth, and welcome back to episode 7 of our Bengal Tiger campaign in Europa Universalis 4. So you know how I said a few episodes ago that I normally record these in blocks of 3? Well, I decided that I was just going to do this as sort of an extra on, so this is actually the 4th out of 4 that I've recorded in this sitting. Reason being is because I know full well that if I sort of paused it here where we ended on what I guess when you're seeing this would have been yesterday's episode, I will completely forget about Sharkhand, and they'll end up, you know, getting the ally or whatever, which will just cause me issues, cause me a headache. So basically, I know these rebels are sat here. It's really annoying me as well. Luckily they've gone onto a fort, so that'll take them a while. Because what I want to do is end this war as fast as possible. Right, so I'm going to go deal with these rebels now. Now that I've sieged down that one province. Let's take these provinces back quickly, and then we'll go back and deal with Orissa. Or actually, maybe we just peace out now. See, what can we get? They'll actually accept me take this. Accept me take this. That's not English. That's not even close to English. Right, so they won't... I'll get a coalition if I do that. There, I'll get a coalition if I do that. That's not good. Right, I can take the one province I wanted, at least. I would have liked to have... That sucks. I would have liked to have made them a vassal, maybe. But, like, as it stands, like, how much aggressive expansion do I have with these people? I mean, it's not too much, but, like, clearly it's too much if they'll all start going into a coalition. Orissa would go into a coalition. Andhra, Chanda, Gondwana, Jharkhand. Okay, well, looks like I'm not doing that. So I'm just going to take Midnapore, I think. And I won't take... Actually, no, I will take the money, but I won't take... I'm going to humiliate them for the power projection and other bits and pieces. And the prestige. Actually, no, sod it, we'll just go war reparations as well. I was originally not going to do that just because the extra... what's it called? Truce stuff it adds on. But that's actually... doesn't really matter, I don't think, now. Let's... Orissa is no longer a valid rival. Let's go to war with Jharkhand before we forget. Vijayanagar, I guess we'll add as a rival. Let's get a royal marriage with Timurids. What rebels did they actually have? Persian separatists. Oh, that looks quite good, actually. It looks like they're doing okay. I don't want them to explode, particularly. It looks like... Who are they? More, loads of Persian separatists. I'm going to send them another gift. I know it's probably stupid, but I don't want them to explode, because that'll basically mean that the whole alliance is useless. And it'll just waste an alliance slot for me. Now what am I going to do next? I need to really convert some provinces. So I need to go to war with... typically. Apparently, they're guaranteed by Orissa. Who is going to be annoyed if I do that? I'm just thinking, I don't want to declare this war only to then realise that people will go into a coalition against me. Because they're not very nice. They just don't like me spreading the glorious nation of Bengal. I'm going to actually confirm this. It'll be slightly entertaining for me. Giving that I've only... Accumulate money, 214 for 10 prestige. We haven't got any other missions, so that seems fine. And that mission to get a claim on Kale seems to have disappeared, so we're going to get Spy Network going in Ava. It is quite funny, I think, that a server like, oh yeah, I want to join another war against you. This will be such a great idea. Not. And they're all going down to Garjat, I presume, to sit there and cry. For them. Recall from Senway. That's fine. Hopefully, if we just fully occupy Yarkand. Oh dear. Who's taking Tirhut? Oh, looks like they've got... Oh. Yeah, no, never mind. Nothing to do with anything that will affect me. Hopefully, if we fully occupy... What's it? Hopefully, if we fully occupy Jarkand, it'll sort of speed up this war a bit, so we won't have to be waiting to siege down all these stupid provinces for so long. I'm just gonna... I don't really want to sit here. It's gonna give me a load of... I'm just gonna sit here, because at the moment I'm just bleeding manpower. I don't particularly care if that's taken. I'm gonna get... I know I was just going down in piety, but having just taken some provinces, I want to get back and convert them as fast as possible. For the moment, though, I think it's just a boring case of waiting. We'll fabricate a claim on Kale. Lovely jubbly. We will bring that guy back. Right, the Timurids have gotten themselves together. They appear to have gotten rid of the Persian separatists. I'd like to think it was, you know, I played a pretty decent part in it, I think. I do still need to search for another ally, though. Annoyingly, I am stuck with full diplo relations purely because I have a royal marriage with... Oh, I thought it was just because I had a royal marriage with Utsang. Never mind, looks like I am genuinely full. Oh well. I don't actually mind going over if it means getting Jarkand as a vassal. It's not the end of the world. Although, I suppose, Mongyang are sort of surplus to requirements. They do add it as a bit of nice padding. Of course, the risk is if Mongyang... if I, you know, remove them as an ally... Chances are they'll end up allying somebody down here, which is exactly where I want to expand. Which is not fun. I'm going to bring this guy back from Delhi. And Arakan, I could build a spy network in. Because my claims have started dropping off. I got them so long ago. Possible advisors +1, and that also increased our trade efficiency. Which is lovely. I'm resisting the urge to actually build more buildings, just because I know that we have that mission for, you know, having more buildings. Sorry, for accumulating money. I am resisting the urge, I promise you. Nothing like a bit of infrastructure building. Mongyang want the royal marriage, that's fine. What's going on here, then? Ooh, missionary strength +1. The ulema. Let's have a look. I think I'm actually going to go for tolerance of the true faith rather than missionary strength. Reason being, I can... That will be coming up in 2 years, means I can pretty much... And I've got 2 ways of getting more loyalty, so I'll be able to instantly get that. Get more admin power, which will help with this getting this a last idea. We've gone through these pretty fast. Admin tech cost is good because it'll help me catch up after having, you know, been behind for a little while. Bengalese vassal. Come on, don't make me do it. Ooh, I can never have too much manpower. 699. Yeah, it's better than a kick in the teeth. I'm going to split this army up, just because this actually also will stop their attrition. So this is not such a bad idea. I just got to keep an eye on the Rissi separatists, because what I don't want is for them to spawn here and wipe this army out, because they probably would win. I should be close to completing that. Where is it? Mission 215. Ooh, should be done now. Come on. Yay, gain 10 prestige. Conquer Limbuwan. Where is Limbuwan? Limbuwan. That belongs to Jean-Paul. That's likely not going to happen, unfortunately. As much as I would like it to. At least not yet. Of course, because I do need to go back in that direction. Because my actual goal for this campaign is all the way over here. So I do eventually need to go and attack the Timurids. I'd just like if they didn't explode at the moment. They can I mean, they normally with Timurids, if they survive past the initial stages, they survive for a relatively long time. So hopefully they survive until I at least come knocking on their door. We'll just have to wait and see now, won't we? Arakan, building a spy network there. Although it looks like they're about to be invaded. I think a war over here is probably best, because I've been doing quite a few wars over here. My aggressive expansion's sort of quite high. I don't want to get a coalition going against me. That would be very unpleasant. Let's build one of you there. Not making a great deal of manpower still. It's not ideal, I have to say. Would you accept? No, still not going to accept. Oh, it's going up quite fast, though. Okay, Rissi separatists are kicking up a stink. So they're probably going to bust free in a second. So I'm going to move my troops to Lakor. Laknor, I think. Or Laknor. Oh, whatever. Wait for these guys to pop up. Armanis have rivaled me. Crush them, and then I'll take back this province. Sorry this episode hasn't been terribly, you know, like, oh, amazing, sort of, wow, and all this stuff. You know, there's only so much you can, so fast you can go. Right, Nation of Timurids is a defensive war. I'm going to accept that. It doesn't matter, quite frankly, to me. They are so far away. It's against Uzbek and QQ. So, doesn't bother me so much. I recall a lot of good diplomat from Awa. I mean, Uzbek look massive, but remember, they're a horde, so their troops are not going to be necessarily as good. And their provinces will also be quite low. There we go, that's what I wanted. Their provinces will also be really low development, because that's how hordes work. Provinces will be really low development, which means they probably won't have a lot of troops. So Timurids may be okay, or they may not. I guess we'll find out. How far are you? Come on. Our great advisor has died. Right, we need to pick another one. Missionary strength plus 2%. Lovely. That's what we want. That'll get these... Oh, do we not have any more to do? Oh, wow. We've actually converted everything. That's pretty amazing. I didn't think that'd be the case. Lose prestige over legitimacy every single day of the month. Day of the week, day of the month, whatever the saying is. I can't remember. Right, these guys have accepted their fate. And I want them as a vassal. That's fine, that's all I want, I think. Bengalese vassal. See, there you go. That wasn't so bad, was it? Wasn't so bad. Come on. Could have been worse. So I'm now going to send one of my... Get royal marriage. And we will immediately improve relations with them, which is going to take a freaking age. And yay, my admin ideas are now done. Hurrah. Which means I'm going to keep my focus as admin for a while just so I can catch up on the actual tech. I'm now going to turn my attention. Okay, so Ava took all of what's it called? Arakan. This actually is potentially an opportunity for us because they've only got one. Count it. Oh no, they literally just got an ally in Ayutthaya. That is really annoying because they only had one ally a second ago, which is Dali. Although I suppose they are relatively large, I guess. Maybe. Tibet. How you doing? What's Tibet's army looking like? Let's have a look at Tibet. They got a total of 7,000 troops. Build spy network in Tibet. Tirhut. I lost my CB on Tirhut. So it looks like we're going to build spy network there as well. It's just as well our current ruler is actually quite good because it means it doesn't really matter that we've got too many diplo relations. It'd be nice if like somebody like Mongyang were like, yeah, we want you to be our overlord. I mean, they're way too big for that, but it's wishful thinking, I guess. Is there anything else we want to do? Probably not. Our advisors, that is. I'm going to continue building. Where do I want to build these buildings? What do I want? Taxation? I think I want manpower still. Might try and get manpower pretty much everywhere, I think. Probably a good shout. I think it's going quite well. We've now got a vassal, which is good. I'd like to get a vassal on either side because it provides a little bit of a buffer, because it also stops against you getting malices for like having shared borders. For having border tensions. I think this is what it's called, border tensions. The Senwi are having some issues. It'd be really nice if I could ally them. But then I'd be 2 over, and that is a little bit excessive. As I'm ahead on admin power, Sarmese I'm going to accept as a promoted culture, because that actually should deal... Will it help with these? I'm not sure it helped so much. Oh dear. Oh well, never mind. They were quite a large amount of representation within our nation, so it's only fair that they have they're an accepted culture. So we're only going to get Bhutan as a claim, and they're allied with Guj, and Guj are all the way over here, so I think we can quite easily go to war with Tibet. We're going to call this guy back. If I remember, we'll go to war with Tibet, because I'm going to end the episode here. I think it's going all right. I mean, we're certainly getting, you know, not an insignificant size. I think it's just trying to expand in every which way possible, as fast as possible. Lastly, before I finish, I'm going to quickly check Jean-Pour. So they have a 24 force limit, and I currently have 26. Technically, I have something to actually scare them off with, which is better situation than we were in a short while ago. So it looks like it's going okay so far, this campaign. Next wars, I mean, Tibet, we'll see how much we can take. It's all really low development, most of it, so we might be able to take quite a bit, although it might annoy Jean-Pour, but we'll see. I mean, it'd be pretty funny, actually, to get them as a, what's it called? Vassal. But we'll see. We'll deal with that next episode. But actually, no, what I'm going to do quickly before I end, because those guys are on 80%, those rebels, I'm going to make sure these guys go up there for the beginning of the next episode. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will speak to you in the next episode. Take care.